this is going to be watched by people who may not have the same listening skills that you have. Mm-hmm. So it's important for them to hear this at a pace that they can understand too. I think that's going to be important for what you guys are doing. Okay? So don't ever feel like you're going too slowly.
What is an IPP?
IPP stands for Individual Program Plan.
We often think about IPP as just a meeting.
But it's more than that.
It is a written agreement between you and the regional center
that can help you reach the goals you have in life.
Why do we even have IPPs?
Well, it's the law in California.
Under this law, called the Lanterman Act, you have the right to make choices about your life
and to get the supports you need to be a member of your community.
You sit down with your team and service coordinator
to talk about what is happening in your life,
where you want to be in the future,
and what support you may need to get there.
The IPP allows you to receive the services you need to meet your goals.
What's so special about IPPs?
Your IPP is very important.
Because important decisions about your life are made during these meetings.
You voice your opinions
and make choices about
what you want to accomplish
and how you want to do it.
No one knows you better than you.
So come prepared and speak up.
Where do we meet?
You meet at a time and place that's best for you.
Your team and your service coordinator.
This can be at your home,
your family's home, a friend's home,
a public place like a coffee shop or a restaurant,
at your regional center.
How often do I have this meeting?
You should have an IPP meeting every year around your birthday month.
Your service coordinator will call you to remind you.
And to set up a time with you and your team.
But if things change or you have a problem,
you can contact your service coordinator to have it sooner.
They have 2 business days to respond to you.
Who is this team of people that you keep talking about?
Well, not everybody wants or needs to have a team of people at their IPPs.
But if you do,
invite people who you can count on for support.
And who you trust.
For example, your family,
friends, self-advocates, caregivers,
supervisors,
or managers.
People in your life who help you,
like ILS instructors
or job coaches.
They might be able to support you in your plans for the future. Just remember to talk to them early enough
to set up a date and time
where everyone can come to your IPP meeting.
How do I prepare for the IPP?
You can make a list of ideas,
goals,
or things you want to talk about
during your IPP meeting.
If you need an interpreter or a facilitator,
a helper,
your service coordinator will help get this for you.
Just make sure you tell her or him before the meeting.
You can also reach out to self-advocates at the regional centers who are the experts in the IPP.
They can help you practice for your IPP meetings and even go to the meetings with you.
You can search for self-advocates by looking up
Consumer Advocacy Committees,
CAC, on our website.
Will I be asked anything at the IPP meeting?
The service coordinator will ask you questions about your health,
medications,
school or work,
living situation,
financial situation,
family,
vision for the future,
what you like and don't like to do.
You may wonder why we ask those questions.
They are used to help develop your goals, services, and supports.
So you can lead the lifestyle you prefer.
Be more independent.
And be an active member of your community.
It's also okay if you don't know how to answer them.
You can always call your service coordinator later.
and give her or him the answer.
You may ask your service coordinator questions as well.
What happens after your IPP meeting?
After the meeting,
Your service coordinator will write up what was discussed during the meeting.
You should receive a copy within 30 days of your meeting.
If you don't, call your service coordinator.
Once you get a copy,
read it to make sure it has what you wanted in it.
if you need it to be translated,
Ask your service coordinator for help.
If you find something on your IPP that you do not agree with, contact your service coordinator.
your services cannot start until you and the regional center agree on what is in your IPP.
What if you're not happy with the IPP meeting and the write-up?
If you don't agree with everything that is in your IPP, you don't have to sign it.
But you can also agree to some parts.
Write down what you agree with.
And what you don't agree with?
Once you do this, the services you and the regional center agreed on can start.
If you are not satisfied with your IPP meeting,
Call your service coordinator.
And ask for another meeting.
You can call another meeting if
You don't get the services written on your IPP,
you don't like the services you get,
Your needs change.
when you don't agree with the decision that will affect your life.
Speak up.
Speak up.
you have the right to disagree with your service coordinator.
And the regional center.
You can ask for what's called a fair hearing.
a judge will listen to you and make a decision.
Remember,
An IPP is not going to help you with everything in your life.
There are plenty of things that you can do on your own or with your team.
but
The law says
You have the right to make choices about your life.
To get the supports you need to be a member of your community. What if I have more questions?
if you have more questions, contact your service coordinator.
You can also join your local consumer advocacy committee.
To learn more about how to advocate for yourself,
Or help others.
Find more information at www.westsidrc.org.